Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, August 6, 2025. Let's take a look at the Forex economic calendar for today. Some data were released overnight in form of the employment change and unemployment rate from the New Zealand. We got the manufacturing index in the from the Australia and the interest rate decision in India. German factory orders down from minus 0.8 to minus 1%. We are still waiting for the French non-farm payrolls data, and then at 10:30 we got the release of the construction PMI from the UK. Retail sales data from the Eurozone are scheduled for release at 11 o'clock, and then we got the big gap until the crude oil inventories are released at 4:30. At 7 o'clock we got 10-year note auction, and at 10:10 member Daly will give a speech. FOMC member Daly will give a speech. So very light calendar for today. So without any further ado, let's switch to the charts. We'll start with euro dollar. Euro dollar 4-hour time frame chart is showing us a problem with the level of 1.1603 as the market has been consolidating below this level since the August 4. The market might be ready to break above this level. However, with this momentum, it might be quite difficult, despite the fact that there is a room to the upside here. There is a room to the upside here as well on the chart. So breakout above 1.1603 would likely expose 1.1619 for the test. So this is the 100 periods moving average. If there is no reversal lower, then the next level to test is 1.1699, 1.17. Okay, so most of this swing, downside swing, would be then retraced. Otherwise, on the other scenario, we are still sitting in tight consolidation until we break below 1.1520, and then of course the next technical support is 1.1447, and eventually the lows of the August 1st, 1.1380. So right now not much is going on the euro dollar with kind of a stable and positive momentum. We are waiting for the breakout or reverse. Now cable is maintaining the up move as expected. Our scenario is still in play. Please remember that we assume that British pound will test 1.3370 to 1.3382 zone. The moving average is just above the zone, 1.3388. So quite a strong technical resistance, quite strong area generally for the bulls. With this kind of a momentum, there is no chance they will do it. The momentum must increase dramatically, significantly, aggressively to follow this scenario to break above the technical resistance, and then the other technical resistance, and eventually hit the wave B high at 1.3584. Otherwise, if this resistance is too strong for the bulls, the market will move lower towards the wave C bottom at 1.3143. So as you can see, quite difficult situation. This is not the impulsive movement to the upside. It looks more like a kind of a directionless oscillating a little bit to the upside. However, with that kind of a momentum, doesn't actually means everything. We are waiting for the continuation of the movement. US dollar versus the Japanese yen, still below the key level, which is 148.02, and that's exactly where the 100 periods moving average is. So only a sustained breakout above this level might result in a big movement back towards 151 zone. Otherwise, if there is no continuation to the downside, to the upside, sorry, there is no follow through after the breakout below the trend line, the market remains bearish. We got new low here. This is the low from yesterday. 146.64 will act as the technical support, so please stay here with this scenario. Basically we might lower our arrow a little bit here, So it's all about the 100 periods moving average, technical resistance, trend line breakout, and this support. This is the support. So let me just make it. No. This one I would make it. There you go. Green. All right. So right now nothing is simple here, and the momentum remains quite negative. Maybe not very negative because 43 points. Nevertheless, it's still below the level of 50. So movement to the upside is needed in order to continue. We got the data from the crude oil. So today, let's take a look at the crude oil. Not much changes here, except the occasional upside and downside movement. Recent swing was made at the level of 70.51. Then the market decreased down towards the extremely oversold conditions. Do we have the levels from the support? No. So for the support, we obviously have the lows from the June. So this is $64 per barrel. You can see that those levels here are quite significantly lower. This is 71 and this is 64. Okay, 71 is the level of the resistance, right? And the swing high, local swing high, and the 64 is local swing low. So that's over $7. That's quite a lot. However, the market keeps moving up and down. Right now, the oscillating is from the extremely oversold to the extremely overbought to the extremely oversold. So right now, we should see back into the range roughly around 66.96, and then another attempt to rally above the level of the 70. All right, that's the crude oil. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin is still below the crucial level, the zone that you can see here on the chart, which is of course the this is the supply zone. There was a test, and then test of this zone. The test was unsuccessful. The market went lower. So we still have two options here because there is no decisive strong movement, neither to the upside nor to the downside. So we cannot say what is going on briefly, but in the background there is a breakout below the demand. Now this is the breakout below the support. Now this is the demand. So right now movement to the downside is being preferred, right? So only a sustained breakout above the supply zone, so this is above 116,380, would likely give us some possible rally towards the next important technical resistance. Otherwise, we either swing like here, so that would be kind of a range trading and a trendless market basically. So we can stay below this supply zone, or there is continuation to the downside, first back down towards 112,000. On the Ethereum market, maybe something else today. Maybe we will take a look at the XRP, because why not? We stay on the daily time frame chart. You can see that just recently we got very nice movement to the upside. Let's see how much did we retrace from this market. We retraced actually upside down. So this one here, this one here. How much did we trace? 50%. Yeah, we retraced for sure 50%. Let me just mark this levels. This is 3.66 technical resistance. So this is our range resistance and swing high. This is the 1.91. So this is the support. Let me just move this 1.61. That's the other important technical support level. Apparently, it looks very nice here. So let me just mark this level as well. Nice movement to the upside, retracement of the 50%, almost to the point, 2.79. The local low here was apparently 2.73, so not that bad, local low. So this is the support. Nevertheless, we still don't have too much movement to the upside. Let me just remove the Fibonacci. We don't need it anymore. Let's switch to the 4-hour time frame chart. Remember, we're moving from the upper time frame charts, time frames to the lower time frames. And now we could play some trend line, but it doesn't. It will not work that well. So what we will do instead of that is we mark this level here as the temporary technical resistance, obviously, and on the lower time frames we got the opportunity to mark even this level. This is 330, and this is the major level, because 334 is actually the game changer here. So let me make it even thicker. So after if there is, not after, but if there is a breakout above this level, the market can actually, let's say, test the swing high from the July 18th. All right, so only that. Momentum, as you can see, 46 points. Not that strong, still negative, not very negative, but still negative. Bears are in charge of the market. Let's see how this will develop in the future. This might be just the let's say some sort of the continuation of a pullback. A, B, C, X, A, B, and C wave to the downside is missing on the XRP. Then the market is ready to rally. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.